What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another weekly update to the global version of Mega Man X Dive for January 3rd, 2024. So it's the first update of the new year. So let's take a look at what we have in store. First, though, there is a new login bonus. I have a screenshot of that here. And over here in the this one? No, not that one. This one. This one. So a new card that Nebula Joy has made, Ultra Puffy. I think that should be a Battle Network card, right? This is the Puffy virus. I'm pretty sure. We'll be able to check on the notice board in a second here, which isn't lighting up for me. What? All right. So first and foremost, new banners: All Star, Rogue, and Eco pickup banner. Interesting that Eco's on the pickup banner here. Play the Rogue or Eco to get an All-Star ticket, then use it to draw an All-Star capsule. S-rank character plus character patches per activation. Also, banners are really good. They're the best way to get character patches. If you need character patches, you pull on these types of banners. Holiday Rerun, New Year's Cinnamon, New Year's Iris. Both characters receive major buff. And both tickets are available in the pack section of the store. It's okay. Again, as per usual, don't really recommend buying the 10 pull tickets like ever. Events rerun their Blast Messenger of Christmas event mission. So we have the week 2 of the event missions for the previous event. And the Guild Boss Rogue, okay, so some kind of new content here, because we've had Rogue as a boss before, but now Rogue is available as a Guild Boss. I like that, because we're actually getting new raid bosses we haven't gotten in the Taiwan version. New cards. We have the Ultra Ratty, which I kind of like. I like that. I was like, ooh, Ultra Ratty. Okay, cool. The Ratty virus. Then I saw it was found available at the pack section of the store, so I didn't like it anymore. I would also like it a bit more if instead of if they just Ultra Ratty, Ultra Puffy, because these are Battle Network enemies or Ultra Fishy, I'd prefer if they use like the naming scheme of the Battle Network viruses. So like we have Ratty. Actually, never mind, because it would probably just be like Ratty 2 or Ratty 3. I was thinking of Ratton, but I think that's the battle chip name. So never mind what I was just saying. Never mind. This is a green card. Buster Defense. When equipped with the Buster, reduce damage taken by 10% at base and 12% at max. So that's actually not bad. Double Buster Attack. When equipped with 2 busters, increase damage by 25%. So I still don't know why they used their Nebula Joy-ish names. We already have names for these abilities in the game, right? They also capitalize too. I don't know why they do that. It seems kind of weird to me, I guess, so that the emphasis that you have 2 of the weapon on, so maybe that's okay. It just seems weird to me. Next up, Ultra Puffy Blue, found in a New Year's daily login. Long range attack, blue and yellow. When attacking a target from long range, increase under 15% or 18 at max. This one's okay. The thing I don't really like about this one is like you don't necessarily know what long range is unless you've seen there's a specific diagram I've seen passed around on Discord. If I can find it while I'm editing this video, I'll put it in here so that you can get an idea of it. And then we have sniper range attack, blue, yellow, green. When attacking a target from long range, increase damage by 18%, 24 at max. I do like how they're showing the base percentage and then the max percentage. Pretty nice. Ultra Fishy yellow, Buster attack, yellow, blue, equip the Buster, increase damage by 10%. So Buster amplification, right? Like this is Buster amplification, this is Buster adaptability, but it's a Buster defense, Buster attack. Like we already have terms for this in game, so I'm not sure why they keep doing like that. A double Buster defense, when equipped with 2 Busters, decrease damage taken by 14%, 18%. But yeah, we already have a term for this in game. I think one of the I can show some card examples of that later, but and then that's it for that notification. All right, so here is another change thing here, and I kind of forgot to. Well, I didn't even know about this when last week. I found out about it afterwards, and then I inquired about it. Okay, that's supposed to say bug, not bug. Fixed a bug that caused the tracking for the elk to stop working after activating fixed DNA 1. I don't remember which fixed DNA it was. I just know that one of the fixed DNAs that Crystal Eco has, that it kind of disables the tracking. So I'd asked Zero about it. Zero's like, yeah, it'll be fixed next week. So that's in Discord. I was like, hey, is this actually a thing? Because I had already pulled her by that point, so I could have tested it myself, but I didn't know that that was even an issue. So, until I like poked around on the wiki and stuff. Next up, Zero Vertical Trigger Hell on Earth gets his range nerf reverted back to 26. Cooldown goes to 6.5 seconds, which, again, saying the range, I don't really think that helps people all that much. But the range reversion is probably good for Zero Vertical Trigger, not good for anyone else that doesn't like fighting him. And then the cooldown reduction is probably nice for Zero Vertical Trigger players as well. Next up, Dive Armor Eco gets a few nerfs here. Her Laser of Annihilation and her World Formatting get a half a second increase on their cooldowns there. Furham gets skill 1 plus skill 2 damage registration rate doubled. Passive 5 activating Crimson Shadow increased crit damage 192%. That's good for Furham. Alright, moving on to Rogue here. Let's see if Rogue got buffed in a very meaningful way or not, because he was a character that I have always liked. But yeah, let's see. Skill 1 Rogue Fist now grants a 1 second true invincibility, or true show time. About activating the lunge. May jam increase for both parts of the skill. Shockwave, range 25, again, doesn't really tell us all that much. We just know that 25, that's similar to Zero's Hell on Earth, Zero Vertical Trigger's Hell on Earth. Can now go through terrain, which is good. Chip 1 increase damage at the punch by 20%. Modifier Chip 2 increase damage to Shockwave by 20%. Skill 2 Rogue Break, 6 second cooldown, 5 second on Rogue Fist, which I think might have. I don't know if that's shorter or not. I feel like that's a bit longer, but I could be mistaken. I feel like it was 4 seconds before, but I might be wrong. Major damage increase, not automatically has 2 activations. That's really nice. Before, I believe you'd have to hit Rogue Fist in order to have 2 activations. And Ship 3 reset for Rogue Fist can be triggered once every 5 seconds. Okay, so they didn't tell us what the automatic activation like cooldown is, but with modifier Chip 3 it can be triggered once every 5 seconds, which is basically the cooldown for this. Passive 1 when below 50%, increase damage by 60%. That's quite nice there. Passive 2 confused down to 100% trigger rate, which is interesting. That's definitely going to be annoying to deal with. Not the worst thing in the world, because you do have access to preventive shield and PvP maps, but that it will be kind of annoying to deal with if you don't have a way to, like, you know, deal with confusion. Passive 3, when it comes to the melee weapon, increase damage by 30%. Reduce damage taken by 30%. Again, quite nice there. Rogue did have some passives that triggered when he had low HP, so this makes him a little bit tankier. Though I don't know if those passives are still going to be in effect, though. So, passive 4, gain a 1 second true show time every 10 seconds. So they got rid of the shield, and now you get true show time every 10 seconds, which I don't know how I feel about that. Because it seems what Nebula Joy is doing is just removing the shields and making it true show time on things when they would have gotten the shield. Gain a shield that can stand 180% attack and cannot be removed. Okay, that's good. Every 8 seconds, HP is lost 65%. Oh, okay. Well, they have the shield still here. But when HP is lost 65%, I gain a shield every 8 seconds, which I think the threshold for that shield was a little bit lower on the initial Rogue. Passive 1 HP trigger increase from 50 to 65, so then it triggers at 65% instead of below 50%, which is quite nice because you do have some tankiness here. I have 2 short time here. I guess this is also kind of interesting for Rogue, because Rogue did have, I forget what it's called. There was Rogue Shield or something in Star Force, where every so often like a shield would pop up and like negate an attack. So I don't think that's what Nebula Joe was going for. I think they're just like giving true show time to characters now. But yeah, fixing in 1, increase the damage of Rogue Break with 20%, gaining 1 second true show time upon activating Rogue Break. Not bad. DNA 2, increase the effect to passive 3 to 45%. Oh, so just existing with a melee weapon will give you 45% damage amplification and mitigation. That's pretty good. Damage shield cooldown reduced every 6.5 seconds. Well, 6.4 seconds. HP is lost 65%. The total time, the 1 second true show time cooldown reduced to every 8 seconds. Okay. Next up, we have New Year's Iris buffs. So, Demon Breaking Arrow, I think that was 4 seconds before. Now it has 3 activations. Okay. Chip 3 interference cannot be removed and causes and can block 8 buffs, including true buffs. Ooh. Very interesting there. Now grants a 1 second true shot time upon activation. Major damage increase. New range 18. Again, doesn't really tell you what that means. So when they say new range number, I'm just like, that's bigger or smaller than before. That's the best I can do to try to like describe it. New Year's Dawn cooldown 8 seconds, big damage increase. New Year's 18 again, doesn't really like tell us much, but it has the same range as the Breaking Arrow. So that's if you know the range of the arrow, you know the range of that. That's one. Defense plus status increased to 60%, and new duration is 10 seconds. Okay, I think the total of her buff cycling was like a minute. With her DNA became like 37.5 seconds. We'll see if that changes. Passive 2. New light beam damage 200%. Oh, that's a lot. Passive 3. Damage plus damage increase status increase to 60%, and duration is now 10 seconds. Service status increased to 80%, now duration 5 seconds. Okay, so then if that's the case, that means 25 seconds and you go through the entire cycle, because for New Year's Iris, like I said, it's cycled through each buff as you unlock all the passives. This will be 10 seconds, and it swaps over to increased damage status for 10 seconds, and it swaps to acceleration status. It works for 5 seconds. So 25 seconds for that, and then it'll just cycle through again. Fixating 1 gives demon breaking arrow enhanced tracking. Okay, not bad. Fixating 3, the damage, the increased damage and increased defense status for pass 1 and 3 are increased to 70%, and the new duration is 6 seconds. So that sounds bad at first, but that also means that the overall cycle is a bit lower, right? So the passives 1 and 3, it gets increased to 70%, so the buff there, the duration is a little bit lower, but you cycle through them faster, right? So you cycle through, so 6, 6, 12, and then just 4. New being passive can be triggered once every 30 seconds. Wait, what? But if it lasts 6 seconds... Oh, so there's actually going to be downtime with this now? I don't think there was downtime before with her buffs. Yeah, so there's what? Gonna be like a 10-second downtime for the new beginning pass of the trigger again. And I'm pretty sure before there wasn't downtime. It just took like close to 40 seconds for it to fully resolve and go through the cycle again. New Year's Cinnamon. Skill 1 penalty game, 5-second cooldown. Wait, is New Year's Cinnamon? I was confused with New Year's Cinnamon and Valentine's Cinnamon. Is this the one that is going to go for raids? I actually have to look at them because I see the names and I just confuse them all the time. Major damage increase, green 2-second. True Showtime on activation. Chip 1 to 20% damage increase, not bad. Jadu Vaughn. 6-second cooldown. Major damage increase, major range increase 35, which I don't know what that means. Again, gain 1 second true showtime on activation, can now pierce terrain. That's pretty good. Enhanced tracking, that's pretty good. That increases the damage target takes by 47%. Ooh. That's the one every 4.5 seconds, gain crit damage at 16%, because I got the 6 times. Okay, this is the one for raid bosses, I'm pretty sure. That's a lot of crit. All boss in Godly Pull are as follows: 44%, damage plus 25%, defense plus 25%. Okay, that's good. Passive 4, increase damage to blind knockers by 40%. Passive 5 power buff and Godly Pulls are as follows: acceleration 50%, damage plus 30%, damage plus 30%. Actually, I don't think this is the raid boss one. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. That's a fat crit one. Oh, I'm pretty sure the one that's better raid bosses is actually Valentine's Cinnamon. But like I said, I always confuse them. Fixing a 1 increase damage of Jadavant by 20%. Fixing a 2 damage. The shield can stand by 200% attack damage. They didn't mention anything about a shield, so the shield hasn't been changed at all. Okay, fixing a 3 for each type of incredible luck buff you have, increase damage you by 25%, reduce damage you take by 25%. Oh, that's kind of, wait. Oh, for each one? Oh, so that's up to 75% damage amplification and mitigation. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's it for the changes here. Yeah. Yeah, that's it over there. All right, so that's all for the changes, I think, on the notice board. I'm going to go to the guild boss real quick. Guild boss is Rogue. My guild isn't active, so this will probably not be done. But I did upload a video about going over how to deal with guild bosses. So I'll leave that there. Super TLDR. You beat one of these bosses enough times, and then you get a buff, and then you go fight this boss with that buff. Bit will give you HP regen, and Bite gives you increased attack by 10%. This text is wrong. That should not say copy X. That should say versus rogue. So I'll probably just like be like, hey, 0x, you should probably fix this wording, because copy X is not the current raid boss. It should still apply for this. I hope it does. Otherwise, this might not be worth doing. Aside from that, though, you get your rewards over here. As in Red Lotus memories, not a memory, is pretty good. So you get rewards for contributing, and you get rewards for challenging as well. And depending on your rank, at the end, you'll get some other nice rewards. Coming over here to the shop, the Ultra Baton M105 card is here again, which, I mean, the only way to get it is by buying it, so that really sucks. Ultra Ratty Pack. You can get that here. Again, I wouldn't really recommend buying either one of these. Christmas Bit Chip. This is for the Christmas Bit Chip that we got recently. You can buy more of those. Since actually, can you get this any other way right now? Oh, that really sucks then. But other than that, don't forget to get your free weekly pack. And if you are going to buy anything, I would really only suggest getting the daily packs here. You can get the holiday rerun voucher, but again, I don't recommend buying that. I'm going to change about this event over here. Just be sure to go ahead and get all your rewards here before the week's up. I've just been doing skip dives because I don't feel like playing the event again. But if you're actually interested in keeping a good ranking and not just sitting around 250 or wherever you are, running the event is probably your best bet. However, alongside that, there are also events, because this is a week 2 event. So right here, you see I'll get 4,000 more event points just for doing difficulty 8 once. There's some other stuff as well, like daily, you get 25 EM for getting 500 points, which you can do by skip diving as well. You get more by doing co-ops and things like that. So be sure to do one of each difficulty, because you get 25 EMs per each per difficulty from this. This is only one, so these aren't once per day. The ones that are once per day are the ones that say daily next to them. So the research, the human 100 points, and co-ops, and these. All right, and here we have the banners. So here's the Happy New Year banner. There are tickets for this, so I'm going to presume that there will be a stream later today, and if there is a stream, I will have the stream activation code short as per usual uploaded within like an hour and a half of the stream ending. Again, you can see here I haven't used any of the tickets I've gotten from the past 2 streams, so I can use mine here, which I actually might do because I don't have either of these characters. So I mean, that's really it. Like, where else am I really going to use them, right? I guess I could save them even longer, but you know. So that's that. There's the All-Star Capsule. Again, as per usual, in order to get the All-Star Capsule ticket for activation, you're going to come over here to the pickup banner here. This is paid EMs, right? Yeah, okay, that's paid EMs. You come over here, you do a pull here, and then you can, if you get the pickup character, either Rogue or Eco, you can pull an All-Star Capsule. Now, the thing with this capsule, the pickup capsule here, if I go to detail, you might notice something. If I go all the way down here, look at that. It's only characters. So this is why I said earlier, if you need character patches, you pull on these banners, because this will let you get nothing but character patches. So if you need character patches, this is one of the banners that you pull on. And then if you happen to get a pickup capsule, a pickup unit rather, yeah, you come over here and then you can pull here. And then on this banner, you only get 1 pull per ticket, so there's that. But every character has an S rank, because like you can only get S ranks, and these are all like limited characters here. So Diefest characters, event characters like scrolling here, you see White the Alien, White the Cinnamon, Swimsuit Layer, Swimsuit Roll, Swimsuit Iris, Festive Zero, Halloween Violet, so on and so forth. So you could get lucky and get one of the limited characters, or you could get unlucky and get like First Armor X or something. I don't know, man. You know, just do something you already have. But this banner, you will get character patches. And if you pull the pickup character, you pull the pickup wow, pull the pickup character. You also get, I believe, you also get 900 character patches as well, alongside just getting the unit. So this is a very good banner for patches. All right, but that is it for this patch update. Good luck to everyone that may be pulling for this, for the buffed characters, the characters in general, or maybe doing the guild boss. I guess though you don't really need that much luck if you're doing guild bosses. But yeah, like I said, I will have the short, assuming we have a stream later tonight. I'll upload within an hour and a half of the stream ending, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.